All right, digging the sweet potato bed. We started. We have a lot of little ones. And then, we're getting some decent sized ones. And that's just from these two right here on the edge. So we'll get all the vines pulled up and then do a deep dig. That's Nico. These are going way down. So just to recap, this bed we planted whole potatoes. And it looks like the seed potatoes grew twice their size. So, if anybody's wondering, yes, plant full potatoes. The seed potatoes grow twice the size. We're not getting a bumper crop, but this is definitely would feed somebody. And that's Nico again. He's the garden kitty. You say hi? Nico. Yeah. A little distraction with the garden kitty. One of the melons fell. We've got bees in there and flies and some ants. Nico, are you having fun next to the bug melon? So that was actually a shame to lose that melon. He's very intrigued with those bugs. So this is the plant. This is where we took the vines off. And this was all underground. It appears to just be really long, skinny potatoes. And then, so I'm not sure what to do with those. We'll decide. All right, got the whole bed dug out. This is what it's looking like. So what I'm going to do is clean this all up. Got all the vines right here. I'll put them in the wheelbarrow. These are the potatoes that I originally planted. That's what we got. There are some decent ones. This one got chopped. It goes with this one. There are some decent ones. So what I'm going to do is find out if something like this can just be cleaned up, almost like a pre-made sweet potato fry. So I'm going to see about all of that. But yeah, I'm going to clean up and I'll show you guys a little after of what the bed looks like. So if anybody's wondering, if you get potatoes out of potatoes, you can. I don't know, see, just little ones like that. The yield isn't the greatest, but like I said, it was an experiment. So next year I'll definitely probably just take some of these, because this is potatoes I planted this year were from the potatoes I grew the following year. So they started to sprout. I just put them in and they gave us some potatoes. I mean, that's quite a few suppers right there. I mean, so I'm not super disappointed. But next year I'm going to cure these really well, all of them. Then some of the smaller ones will start to sprout, and by the time they actually have a nice slip on them, they'll be fine. And I'll plant the slips out. But yeah, so just give me a few minutes here and we will get this all cleaned up. All right, that was a quick little, probably 5 or maybe 8 minutes tops cleanup. Just kind of break the top here, pulled out little pieces that I've seen, like little ones like this that were stuck in there. And then I just raked along the outside here. A lot of dirt still from the washout. So we'll get this all cleaned up it's cleaned up, but we'll get from the washout. If you guys watch my other videos, this dirt will blow everything else off. Nico, you want to say bye? Nico, you guarding kitty? Oh, he's busy trying to get bugs. And the mosquitoes are horrible for some reason right now. So yeah, that's what we came up with. Like I said, there's a lot of spindly ones in there. But there's also some decent sized potatoes. So I have no problem making suppers out of those. All right, so from my garden to yours, happy growing.